Morning at 5 o'clock. I'm Bill Ritter.
And I'm Sade Bedorenwa. A Russian invasion is imminent. That warning from the Biden administration tonight to Ukraine.
The full-scale invasion could happen, we're told, at any time, meaning tonight. What you are looking at now is a live picture of the capital city of Kyiv, where it is midnight and a national state of emergency is now in effect.
The U.S. believes 80% of the 190,000 Russian and separatist troops in or near Ukraine are now in combat-ready positions.
And within the last hour, a huge development. Russia media is reporting that rebel leaders have asked President Putin for military help to fend off what they call a Ukrainian aggression. Whether it's true or not, this could be the pretext to start a Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Eyewitness News reporter Joe Torres is tracking the latest developments from the newsroom. Joe?
Sade, yes, the nationwide state of emergency now in effect in Ukraine. The country's president called up military reservists, and one senior official acknowledged a cyber attack against Ukraine's cabinet, parliament, and foreign ministry. Today, more than yesterday or the day before, it appears a Russian attack is about to happen. The latest satellite pictures tell the story. A growing concentration of Russian troops and supplies in Belarus, very close to the Ukrainian border. A senior defense official says Russia now has about 80% of its forces in forward positions, ready to go.
We are currently at the middle of the largest security crisis in Europe since the Second World War. This crisis was created and is being escalated by one side unilaterally, by the Russian Federation.
ABC News correspondent Ian Pannell in Ukraine with details on the fears of Ukrainian leaders.
They now believe the situation in the east might deteriorate in the next 2 days and that a Russian attack may go beyond the east, possibly even targeting the capital, Kiev.
In the areas of eastern Ukraine declared independent by Russian leader Vladimir Putin, the bags are packed, the buses are running, and the evacuations are now underway. Ukraine's president urged his citizens now in Russia to do the same. Get out. Once the almost inevitable gunfire and missile launches begin, many expect a mass exodus out of Ukraine to safe haven places in countries like Poland.
This is one of the main border crossings in and out of Poland. Right now, they serve about 3,000 vehicles every day. If there is a refugee crisis, there could be millions.
In the nearby Baltic states, the United States repositioned troops and equipment, including fighter jets and helicopters.
The additional personnel are being repositioned to reassure our NATO allies, deter any potential aggression against NATO member states, and train with host nation forces.
President Biden's economic sanctions against Russia target state-owned banks, Russian oligarchs, and their families, with more sanctions to follow. The Russian troop movements effectively forced U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken to cancel a scheduled meeting with his Russian counterpart.
And Russia has made clear its wholesale rejection of diplomacy. It does not make sense to go forward with that meeting at this time.
Now, the Ukrainian state of emergency allows authorities to block rallies and restrict movement, all to maintain national security and public order. But rolling tanks and rocket-propelled grenades don't follow emergency orders in the same way economic sanctions and worldwide condemnation have failed to stop Vladimir Putin. Bill?
All right, Joe.